I'm Vin.
I'm sorry.
And this is Warning Footprints by the Epic Underground.
Yep.
So,
what's that? Epic Underground? It's an alliance.
It's an alliance, ladies and gentlemen. What is an alliance? An alliance is a group of like-minded people. They like the same genre, same bands, that type of thing. They get together, they pull their points together, and that helps determine what songs we do.
True.
$1 at the gate gets you into Patreon. You are gonna want to be on Patreon very, very soon. Dear listener. Yeah, shout out to all our patrons. So $1 at the gate gets you into Patreon. You get sucked into the alliance. The Epic Underground is one of those alliances. Is that Drew Legary's crew?
That's what it says here. No, it says Damon Sage. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I had the wrong
Damon
thing up.
Sage is True
It's
Cult.
Damon Sage.
Drew Legary. I was right. Shout out to the homie Drew Legary, one of the best in the business. Okay, so that is the alliance system. Now, if you're a filthy capitalist and you don't care about the alliance system and you don't care about being part of a group, then you can do it the filthy capitalist way. 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You do that on Patreon or PayPal, VinandSoriMerch@gmail.com to accomplish that feat. Having said that, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to hear the song
This
Warning. Do you have the lyrics up?
Yeah, I do. Right here.
Okay.
UK.
There we are. Okay. Warning. Let's go.
Wow. Is he talking about God?
I
Religion?
doubt very highly that he is.
What do you think he's talking about?
I think it's just a relationship, probably. I mean, you could definitely see it as God if you wanted to, I suppose.
Yeah, but Footprints is that, you know, the poem Footprints in the Sand? Oh, is that the band? And the name of the song is Warning?
Yeah, the name of the band is Footprints, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He says, I'm not feeling the green burning flame as I gaze back along footprints you have made.
I don't know what the green...
Remember that footprints? Yeah, I don't know what the green thing.
No, I think Warning. No, Warning is the name of the band. Footprints is the name of the song.
Yeah, so it makes me think of that poem as I gaze. And he says, you are not a foundation. You are not a stone. Mm-hmm. And those are specific languages that's used for Jesus.
Yes. Yeah. No, I mean, it's definitely possible. Maybe it's somebody talking about their conversion. That green burning flame is probably a big clue. I don't know where the only thing I can think about with green fire was the Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which maybe that's what he's talking about.
The most common cause of green flame is the presence of chemicals containing copper within fire.
Wasn't there a green fire in the Wizard of Oz?
I don't know if there was a green fire. I know that it was green around in there, and there was smoke.
So I don't know. It could definitely be. Yeah, like. Well,
I think it was a green color in smoke.
There's a green witch.
Yeah, and there was like green in that room.
Well, I mean,
his face was green and there was smoke.
Yeah, his face is green.
There's no green flames though.
Yeah,
they're orange flames.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was. I'm not feeling the green burning flame.
Yeah, maybe. Well, the Muppets Wizard of Oz, there's a green flame. Look, see? Right there.
I don't think that's what he's referencing.
The Muppets Wizard of Oz. Look, there's a green fire. I think he's probably closer to referencing that than God. I mean, maybe.
I don't know what the green burning flame is.
It's very possible that he could be talking about, like fighting off conversion. I'm not feeling the green burning flame as I gaze back along the footprints you've made. I'm not dreaming of more than you have shown. You're not a foundation. You're not a stone. But I'm afraid of the way I'm feeling.
To me, it seems like he's moving out of a belief system.
Right. I had it as he broke up with one girl and he's got feelings for this other girl that he's afraid of, and then he goes and ends up with her in verse 3. And it's a pretty clean transition. But if you want to look at this as like conversion, it's the same thing. He's leaving something old behind and then he's embracing something new.
So in yours, what's the green burning flame?
I have no idea what the green burning flame is. Maybe that's something that's like particular to the UK. Maybe Ian would know, because they're a UK band. So, what is the green burning flame, people in the UK? What is that? Help us out. We have no clue what your man is talking about.
As I gaze back along footprints you have made, I'm not dreaming of more than you have shown. You're not a foundation, you're not a stone. So whose footprints is he seeing in your version of the song?
Oh, that girl he was with.
The girl before.
Yeah, they used to walk together, and now they're not walking together anymore.
But I'm afraid of the way that I'm feeling, afraid of this new understanding now, afraid for the beauty within me and that which I hold within my hand. And this is the ultimate secret that many before me have ever known. So capture me while I'm weakest. I want to know. I want to know. Who's he saying capture me to?
The new girl that he's looking at.
Oh. He wants to know love? Or what? What does he want to know?
I mean, I guess that's the ultimate secret. I mean, I don't know. It might seem, I don't know. The second verse seems like it's a little bit bigger than just a relationship.
See, that's why to me it was like.
So you're saying, okay, so go ahead. What's the progression in your mind? What's going on with this guy?
Well, to me, he's leaving what he's known of. Like maybe he grew up in a religious sort of sense, and as he gazes back along the footprints that Jesus has made, he's not dreaming of more than he's shown. He's saying like he doesn't think that he's all he's cracked up to be, basically. And then he's saying, you're not a foundation, you're not a stone. And then he says, but I'm afraid of the way.
Jesus is called
the cornerstone.
Yeah.
And he's also the foundation, a firm foundation.
Yeah.
So when he says, but I'm afraid of the way that I'm feeling, I think that if you grew up in a religious context and you were moving your way out of it into something else because you believed that the Jesus that you had been following was unfaithful or was not who he said he was, or you feel that from your understanding of what he says about himself or what you learn about him is not who you're interested in knowing. I'm not dreaming of more than you've shown. This is who, basically you are who you are and I reject who you are.
Uh-huh.
But then he says, but I'm afraid of the way that I'm feeling, afraid of this new understanding now, afraid for the beauty within me and that which I hold within my hand. So I don't know I don't know what the beauty is. I don't know if he's considering his new understanding beauty or if he's talking about, his what are you doing?
Well, I'm looking at the lyrics before because maybe that, go ahead, keep going.
So I don't know if he was saying, that he, I was get distracted. I'm like a child. I don't know if he's saying that he was, did you leave it back? Did you put the lyrics back up here for me?
Yeah, you're back up on footprints.
I don't know if the beauty within him is what he knew of religion that he was letting go of and that which he holds in his hand. Is it that where it's, like, they'll say life and death are in the palm of my hand, like they can make that decision. And if you're deciding to stay or leave a religion, like maybe like that. But when he's saying, so this is the ultimate secret that many before me have known. It could be the secret that he's figured out that religion is not good and that Jesus is not who he says he is. And this is the ultimate secret that many before me have known. But when he says, so capture me while I'm weakest, I want to know. I don't know who he would be saying capture me while I'm weakest to.
Well, it's obviously somebody he's in some sort of relationship with. But if you look at the song before and the song above, it's interesting. So the first song is Watching from a Distance. And it starts off saying, sometimes when I watch you, you seem like the same person I once knew and watched from a distance, but never able to do more than I ever could. Looking at you, I find again some starving in your mystery, so far away and some kind of helplessness.
Ooh, I'm starving in your mystery. That's cool.
And then I remember that I know you love me. I know you do. Sometimes when I listen to your fearless voice, it's the voice I once heard. I want to know you and understand you more than I think I do. To keep the wonder, the moment you seem like a stranger to my heart and me, and all at once in an instant I see you perfected again. Though you've never changed, please remember me whenever you think of me. Which again doesn't do much, because again it could be God or it could be
that one seems
a girl.
Relationship to me.
Well, I mean they're all relationships.
Yes, but relationship in the sense of a girl.
In the darkness, so the song after that is Bridges. In the darkness I unravel new truths I have suffered for so long to embrace. They will change me from here on, but I can't share it with anyone. I wish you were with me tonight. When I'm not alone, I sever silent moments, building bridges with meaningless words and only feel the distance further. Remember being happy in our silence? I wish that you were with me tonight. I don't need a reason. There's nothing to explain. I can't reproach your leaving to justify my pain. But can I really understand? I wish you were with me tonight. I read over all you wrote. The words mean so much more these days. They echo in my soul. They sting me like a burn. Can someone feel too much? I wish you were here with me tonight.
Okay. I'm not feeling the green burning flame.
What?
Okay, now I have a theory. Maybe he's burning pictures of them. When photos are burned, they do a weird color, I think.
Okay. That might work. I'm not feeling... What's interesting is the next song is Faces. I want to be master of my own emotions with a fire that fills me, but I don't understand myself and I don't know what my heart is anymore. So maybe the green burning flame was jealousy. Right?
Yeah.
Green with envy.
Yeah, could be.
So, I mean, that could, let's see. I am not feeling the green burning flame as I gaze back along footprints that you have made. I am not dreaming of more than you have shown. You are not a foundation. You're not a stone. But I am afraid of the way that I'm feeling, afraid of this new understanding now.
I just wanted to see what color. This is like literally the first minute was her just trying to get the picture lit. It just started lighting up.
Shorty's, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I don't see a green flame. It's just like a regular flame when she's burning this picture. Yeah, I think maybe. Well, you think so? So if it's jealousy, why would? Yeah, it could be.
I think of evenings we might spend if you stayed home to find me there, reaching out across our distance with all the hurt that's in our lives. And if it came to be, I would not understand the pain. And in my darkest
did you
moments,
say lives or lies?
Lives, with all the hurt that's in our lives. And I know that I'm wrong. But casting shadow, there's a light that shines on. But when I look into your eyes, I know I'll find it there. So I don't understand the pain. Yeah, the whole record to me seems to me like 5 songs about a breakup. That's what it looks like to me. So Footprints. You know, I don't know what the green burning flame is. It's probably, I'm just going to go.
Naked in your winter light. That's a good line.
I'm just going to go with jealousy. I'm just going to go with that.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you.
And I think in verse 2, he's like, it was one of those relationships, I think, maybe where he can't fathom not being with the person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there are some relationships that are like that. I mean, it happened with me, and so, like, the thing was over long before it was over, but I just couldn't reconcile myself to the idea that it was over. So maybe he's looking at, you know, he's starting to embrace that reality in the second verse. So then the ultimate secret is, you know, what's love? Or maybe the ultimate secret is love possible in this life? And the third verse seems to be that he's either reconciling with Shorty or he's on to another one, because he's saying, here I am wide open, surrendering to your side. I've laid down my armor. I have no sword at my side. I leave behind the ruins of the fortress I swore to defend. So I'm assuming he's saying that the defense mechanisms that are putting up a wall between him and her, he's going to put them down. Mm-hmm. Or he learned from his past relationships, so he's going into a new relationship and he's not going to have those same defenses. You know, when people get hurt, they're like, I'll never open my heart up to another person again.
Yeah.
So, you know, when he says the fortress I swore to defend, I'm assuming that he's talking about that. Like, the fortress would be his heart, and he's got all these defense mechanisms, but he's going to be completely open with this person, yada, yada, yada.
Oh, I thought I thought the fortress is their relationship. I leave behind me the ruins of the fortress I swore to defend.
No, I took the fortress
I leave behind me foundations.
I took that as his heart or his emotional life, which was ruined after being with that.
Well, what do you think? But he says, I'll leave you a man I'll need you to mend.
Yeah.
So this is the new one?
So because he's not, you know, defending him, he's not putting out those defense mechanisms. He's showing her who he really is, which is a wounded person. It's a wounded man, because he's now being real with her. I'm not sure that's I don't know. I just don't feel like a dude should do that with a girl.
Which part?
You know, the whole looking for a woman
to mend him?
To mend you, I think is way too much pressure on
well, I think it depends on how you look at
person.
It. If you're looking for
that's the way I look at it.
If you're looking for ultimate healing in a person, no. But if you're looking for some salve from somebody, yeah, that should happen in a relationship.
Nobody knows what that means. You should probably explain it when you say it. Salve.
Like some healing ointment.
Yeah, like, I don't feel like relationships are meant for that. Like, I just think that's like way too much. You know, he says he stands there a broken soldier, like that. To put that on another person to do that for you, especially for a man to do that with a woman, I think is like completely inappropriate. Like,
yeah, but I think that not
what the hell?
Not leaning on her and not letting her do that is also not good. It's got to be a nice little happy medium.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, Yeah.
You're halfway out the camera there.
Yeah, I just don't think that those are the purposes of a relationship. Like, I would hate to be in a situation.
No, not the purpose of a relationship, but that is part of a relationship.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a part here. I'll leave behind I'll leave you a man. I'll need you to mend. Like that's just way too much. I don't. That's not romantic to me. I know, like, you romanticize that a lot, but I don't think that's not very romantic to me. Like, what's romantic to me is like two whole people like doing life together. I think that's awesome. But this whole thing where it's like, oh, I need this person to save me from my brokenness. Like, what's God for then? If the person can mend your wounds, then what do you need God for?
That's why I said ultimate healing. Ultimate healing, I think that comes from God. But there's certain things that I think that your person should be able to, they say your other half and stuff like that. Like, I think that there's deficiencies that we have, and there's deficiencies that we have that we were born with, and there's deficiencies that we have that we came into because of different hurts or different things as we did life before up until we met that person. And so, inshallah, the person is the type of person that helps you find some healing in some of those areas. And I wouldn't even say I don't think that that's wrong. I would go as far as to say I think that that's healthy. I don't think that it's healthy to be like, I'm a completely broken person, fix me. Like, that's not healthy to put that on somebody. That's a God thing, But
yeah, I guess I've just never seen it. It looks to me just it devolves into codependency, and it's just anytime that happens, especially and as a dude to put that on a woman, it's just completely unmanly to me. I don't know, weird stuff. But maybe I'm the crazy one. It's very possible. It's very, very possible.
Yeah, I think it's healthy in a relationship for people to lay down their armor and be like, hey, this is where.
Yeah, I mean, obviously having a, you in a perfect world, yeah, you'd be in a situation with your spouse where you don't, or your partner where you don't have to, where you can like truly be yourself. I'm not talking about that. Like, that's a good thing. I agree. But like the whole, I'm leaving you a broken man and blah, blah, blah. Man, that shit is crazy, bro. I don't want that for my girls. I mean, I don't want that for my daughters, man. I don't want some broken, wounded dude. And it's their job to fix him. Like, I don't want some broken guy that can't get himself off the couch. But if he has a little bit of issues and she helps him with those, I mean. Yeah, I mean, some issues.
Plus, that's something to respect. If a guy can put down his armor a little bit to show you where his issues are, that's good.
Yeah. I just think that, it's definitely not something I want for my daughters. Like, I want, like, a dude that's going to be, like, be able to handle his business and take care of her. He's supposed to be taking care of her. This doesn't seem like
She's not a child.
This doesn't seem like a mutual thing to me. This seems like a dude who's gone through some shit, like we all have. And now he's, like, seeking a relationship to heal him from these situations, and I just think that that's just crazy to me. It's just not something that I think is optimal, and for the life of me, I don't understand why shit like this gets romanticized all the time. Like, I just haven't seen it work well in the real world, man. Especially when it's the dude who is imposing that on a. You want that for the girls? You want some dude, some mopey, whiny dude to be, like...
I never said a mopey, whiny dude. I said that someone who puts down their armor a little bit to show the areas that they've been wounded in, and then she helps them. And I think that both of our girls, especially Zoe, would appreciate that in a relationship. And I know...
Well, that's what I'm worried about. I'm specifically worried about Zoe. I feel like Sayla would be like, all right... Like, see you later. Like,
I'll help you a little bit, but man, get up, man up.
I mean, Sayla would be fine, but Zoe would. I definitely am going to highly discourage that. if that happens.
No, I don't think that he should expose his weaknesses like that to you. I think that if he has wounds and he shows those to her...
When you say to you, what are you talking about?
To you as her father, I don't think he should be like, I have wounds, sir. I think that he should, handle his business, and then in their relationship, he can share some of his weaknesses with her.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's going to be able to see him. They're pretty obvious, right? Like, the person's weaknesses are pretty obvious. Like, I don't have a problem with people sharing their weakness, but what he's talking about is, I'm leaving you a wounded man to mend.
Yeah, I already said, like, the whole wounded man that he's expecting her to fix all that. I already said that that was a God role that she shouldn't be in. But I think,
No, I don't know.
I think that her being able to have the opportunity to help him, like, they're partners together. And so if he has weaknesses or he has hurts... she can't fix them all, but there's some that she can help with. And I think that she should be able to have that opportunity.
Well, I mean, there's millions of relationships like that. So, I mean, I'm sure it happens a lot. And I'm not certain that I'm right. I'm just saying, like, my perspective on it, like, I don't know. That's not, well, I do know my perspective on it. That's just not I don't believe in that. And, I'm still young, so I could be wrong. So who knows? Maybe I'll change in a year. But I definitely don't want that for the girls. Definitely not. I like a dude. I like a dude that can. He should be taking care of her.
He can. They can handle their business.
That guy does not sound. That guy does not sound like he can take care of her.
No, I already said not this guy. I already said that. I said this guy is going a little too far with it. He's leaning on her in a role that she shouldn't have that role, but I do think that there should be some. Take down your armor and show some of your weaknesses.
I mean, I guess. What do you give the song?
Oh, you go.
The guy's vocal style is really interesting because it kind of catches you subtly, especially toward the end. He was getting more and more emotional, and just it's like listening to like a Slipknot thing, like when, or even Korn, like when they're ratcheting up the emotion. This one was a little bit more reserved, and then as it went on, the emotion got ratted up, and his vocal style at the end was different from the one up top. I thought that was really brilliant. Sonically, instrumentally, it was kind of forgettable as far as like what they, again, like my measure is always like, do I still remember, the beat after the song is off, and I completely forgot it. We did that little Nas X review, which is being held hostage by YouTube right now. I'll see about trying to find a way to get it to you guys, but like that beat like stays in your head, like there's just a couple songs where it's like a no doubter and it just stays in your mind.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing for me where it's like, so anyway, it's a 6 for me.
Oh, 6.
It's a 6 for me. And I'm not
7.2.
I'm not a fan of the whole having your girl carry thing. I think that's terrible.
That's true. He showed some weakness. I'm going to
give
that
away.
A 7.6.
Stay away, ladies. Stay away. That's what I would say. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.